Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening, social media family. This is Deneen, the Coffee Queen, coming to you live here from Columbia, South Carolina, where I serve a delicious, healthier alternative to what you are already drinking. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I want to come to you this evening and I want to talk to you again about National Coffee Day. National Coffee Day, as well as National Coffee Month, as well as National Coffee Weekend. So, there is such a thing as National Coffee Day, and there is such a thing as National Coffee Weekend, but I have not found anything to talk about National Coffee Month. But I'm going to make this whole month dedicated to National Coffee, if you will. And the reason I'm going to do that, and the reason I want to come to you all this evening, is because, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to offer some coffee ambassadors some opportunities, especially baristas. And so if you know any baristas out there looking for some additional hours in what they already do, or an additional job, or an additional side project, ladies and gentlemen, I want to help them out. I am coming to you this evening offering jobs to the marketplace. Now, I'm going to tell you something about a business owner. There is nothing like being able to offer jobs to the marketplace. There is nothing like being able to help someone feed their family. And guess what? 2018 has allowed me to lay a strong foundation here in the Columbia and the state of South Carolina, the Columbia, South Carolina area, the city of Columbia, and the state of South Carolina. But guess what? There is so much out there, or so many people out there that love delicious, healthy coffee. I just can't service them all. And so what I'm doing tonight, I'm coming back on here, and I'm probably going to be on the videos quite a bit all this month because it's honoring coffee. And so since we are honoring coffee, and today is National Ice Cream Coffee Day. National Ice Cream Coffee Day. Who would have ever thought? So what I have here, what I have before me, is some delicious, healthy coffee with some ice cream coffee inside. So I guess that's going to be you ever heard of a malt? I guess that's going to be my topping or my whipped cream or whatever the case. Let me taste this. Give me a minute. Mmm. Oh, this is good. Ooh. Mmm. Mmm. I can't wait to get off this camera so I can really get down with this. Mmm. 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 Ice cream coffee. Who would have ever thought? So please forgive me. Anyway, again, if you're just joining me, I am Deneen Ambersley, also known as Deneen, the Coffee Queen, and I want to talk to you all tonight about coffee. I want to talk to you all tonight about hiring some coffee ambassadors that's going to help me in 2019, but we're looking right now, it's going to take the next 4 months, and we're going to offer some job opportunities out there. We're going to offer some opportunities for those who want to start their own business. We're going to do that, and we're going to do it with gladness, and we're going to do it with professionalism. So I have went on and hired an HR specialist. So this is not just something that I just put together. I have an HR specialist, if you will, that I'm going to filter people through in regards to the hiring process. Now, for those who want to start their own business, it's going to be you and I. That's right, it's going to be you and I. I've already laid the groundwork. There is plenty of coffee opportunities right here in the state of South Carolina, but believe it or not, wherever you are. Again, we're going into September, meaning we're moving into the fall season, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's about to get cold. So this is the best time to start your coffee business. Why? Because lots of people, and I'm going to go like this, 8 out of 10 people will be drinking coffee and or teas. Why not you be the one to serve that delicious, healthier coffee and or teas to that population? So, let's talk about coffee. I wanted to do that for a minute. As I said, and I got my little notes, I always got my little notes, but I think I'm going to have to go ahead and do one of these numbers tonight. I think I'm going to have to go ahead and do one of these numbers. Yes, I am. Yes, it's a whole new world out there when I do that, right? So let's talk about the coffee. Let's talk about coffee and a coffee opportunity. So I already know what's on this paper in that area. And I just want to show you all why this is a great time to start selling coffee right now. Number one, Starbucks have made it socially acceptable. Starbucks, Tim Horton, Dunkin' Donuts, and I'm just trying to think of the coffee companies. McCafe, okay, I apologize. McCafe, let me get it right. McCafe, that's McDonald's. They started McCafe because everybody wants coffee. Dunkin' Donuts, remember they were also known for the donut. Now if you go look at their logo used to be a donut, and I remember. Now that logo is a cup of coffee, and their slogan is everybody runs on Dunkin'. And you know they're talking about the energy you get from coffee. So this is a great time for you to start serving coffee. And I like to use the word serve because I am a servant, right? So I know you always say, well, why do you always say it that way? Because I am a servant, and that's the way I look at it. And I'm telling you, when I get before people and serve my delicious, healthy coffee and watch their faces light up, watch their energy level go up, I just get super excited about that. And so I want to offer you the same opportunity to serve or service those out there that love coffee and tea. And ladies and gentlemen, when I tell you I have a major project coming up, I can't do this project by myself. I already know that. So I've already called my you know, we always got some homegirls on the side, right? I've already called some of my homegirls and two of my fellow friends. I had to get them too, because if there's some labor intense stuff going on, I'm going to have some muscle in the house, right? But I've called them up, and that's not what I want to do, right? I don't want to put them even through that. Although I know that I will pay them, I don't want to put them through that. I want to offer a job opportunity for people like you. So if you or anybody you know are looking for an opportunity to sell or to start their own coffee business or to just see what it's like to own your own coffee shop, this is the best place to start. Now, don't you even worry about how I'm going to make that happen. When I tell you I laid the foundation, I've been in business for 5 years, ladies and gentlemen. I've been in business for 3 years full-time and 2 years part-time. And guess what? I can't stop because too many people love coffee. So I want you to come on and get on board of this coffee business, and let's make some things happen. Let me go ahead and give me another sip. Can you say delicious? So, you know, right now we're looking at a whole bunch of stores that you go to. You go to the gas stations, convenience stores, you stop at any fast food. Everyone has coffee, but I got something better. I have doggone broke the code. I've discovered that a lot of people who have conferences, trainings, and workshops, ladies and gentlemen, they would love to have a continental breakfast right there for them. Don't worry, I hear you. You're not a caterer. I am not either. I don't mean a major continental breakfast. I mean a mini continental breakfast. And when I tell you that continental breakfast can pay your mortgage, you will be okay just serving one continental breakfast per month. Not per week, but per month. But imagine you started serving coffee, because it's all about the coffee. It's not about the continental breakfast. They came for the coffee, but oh, by the way, if you was able to serve them some delicious fruit, some delicious yogurt, some healthier pastries, if there's such a thing, guess what? Those muffins, if you were able to provide that as well, you have just made someone's conference the best conference out there. And while I'm at the word conference, let's go ahead and put a plug in it, right? And so if you are like me and you love to go to conferences and or you host conferences, I don't host them, but if you host conferences, ladies and gentlemen, and you don't have some delicious coffee, some delicious pastries, some delicious cookies, and I'm just naming a few of the things you should have on the menu. I know a lot of these conferences don't have a budget, if you will, for a mini continental breakfast, but if you just added another $1 to your ticket and another $5 to your vendors, I'm sharing with you how you can make this happen. I want you to consider Deneen, the Coffee Queen, to come out and service your conference, because I'm telling you, everybody will be talking about the coffee. The coffee is always a hit. So again, if you just joined me, I am Deneen Amersley, also known as Deneen, the Coffee Queen. And what I'm sharing with you tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is how you can build your conference attendance, if you will, or the excitement around your conference. But that's not the topics of this subject. I just wanted to put a plug in on conference. So let me move on with the topic. Do you know, are you, let me get it right, because I'm excited about this thing. Do you know anyone that's looking for a side project? Do you know anyone that's looking for employment? Do you know anyone that wants to start their own business in coffee? Well, you landed on the right page today. You have landed on the right page today. And I want to share with you all how I have made this happen. And I made it happen so good that I have to open it up, because I can't service the marketplace with all of their needs. They love the coffee. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, this thing is good. This thing is so good. I would like to hire you. I would like for you to become a coffee ambassador of Deneen, the Coffee Queen. See, remember, I laid the foundation. I am certified, registered vendor inside the city, inside the state, and so there are so many jobs coming at me Ladies and gentlemen, I just had to turn them down. Even today. I mean, but this is not every day, but I guarantee you this is every week. Even today, I got a call. Hey, today we're having a conference, and we're having it on this date. Open up and we're having it for anywhere between 30 to 50 people. Open up my calendar, and ladies and gentlemen, I had to turn them down. Because I already got a conference going on that day. That's what I mean when I tell you I need some help. And so if you're looking for an opportunity, let me be clear, an opportunity to become a coffee ambassador, right? And you're going to have to put the work in. Please don't show up and say, well, what is it I got to do? Do I got to just remove the coffee from the bag and deliver it? No, you don't have to do that. We're going to really make you a coffee ambassador of the Nina Coffee Queen. You're going to be earning your own income. I'm going to show you how to do all of this, and you're going to have fun doing it. Why? Because you're going to be able to network, and you're going to be able to market, hence network marketing. So let's keep going. So anyway, I want to talk about the opportunity for coffee. Now let's talk about what this coffee, the ingredients this coffee has in it to make it so popular. Ladies and gentlemen, or makes it different. And we're going to call it the unique selling proposition. What makes your coffee different? Why do I want to drink your coffee? Coffee is coffee. Hold on for a minute when I say that. Oh, delicious. Let me say this, ladies and gentlemen. Coffee is not coffee. Coffee is a culture. Coffee has become that unique item that 8 out of 10 people want every morning, and they want it even if they don't drink it. What does that mean? That means even if they have to hold it in their hand. If you don't believe me, watch how many people, and start counting only in the morning, how many people are walking around with a cup with a label on it. You know, I don't like to call the labels out, but walking around, it's almost like they're showing off a trophy, but they're not. They don't even know they're doing it because it's just what it is. It's a culture. And so I'm trying to create a culture of healthy coffee drinkers. Maybe you want to consider joining me in doing so. I can't do it by myself. And I'm just saying, if you would like to make some extra, I don't want to say extra money. If you would like to make some money before the holidays come, the holidays will be here. You're going to blink and they're here, right? There are so many ways. I have multiple ways. Multiple streams of income can come from coffee alone. We're not going to sell baby dolls and bicycles and boomerangs and basketballs. We're not going to sell that to earn money. We're going to take the single thing called coffee. We're going to package it in a certain way. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sell it. And in doing so, you can get your mortgage paid in that same month. I'm just saying. So let's keep it moving. So the exclusive ingredient, ladies and gentlemen, inside our coffee, the USP, unique selling proposition, is called Ganoderma. Well, the name, I just want some coffee. Okay, but once you start drinking the coffee and you start feeling healthier, that's why I always say I serve a delicious, healthier alternative to what you are already drinking. Ladies and gentlemen, this Ganoderma has so many medicinal properties in it that I can't name them all. I don't make any medical claims, but I do make the claim that there are so many testimonials about, when I say normal, it's because you hear of them a lot, about normal medical issues or medical concerns, that this Ganoderma is wrapping that stuff all up. And that's why I love drinking my Ganoderma every day. I'm not saying I'm the healthiest woman in the world, but I'm sure working on it. I plan to live 100, but if I don't make it until tomorrow, just know that I died healthy. How about that? How about that? So again, we have this thing called Ganoderma. Let me ask you to do your research on Ganoderma. It's Ganoderma, Ganoderma. And the reason I ask you to do your research on it, because you want to know what you're talking about. And so even with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to train you. I am personally going to train you to be a part of this culture of coffee ambassadors. And we're going to be out here, providing delicious coffee and teas, cocos, to school districts, to businesses, to fire departments, to police departments. I mean, what's the gamut? The gamut is so large, I can't handle it all. And that's why I come by here, or I stop by here to say, do you or anybody you know are looking for a particular side project, additional job, a job, you want to start your own business, I want you to get in touch with me. Right now, as I'm doing this video, I can't see you. So if you're sitting up there sending me notes, ladies and gentlemen, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and inbox me. I'll get right back to you. Not so much tonight, but tomorrow is follow-up Friday. And it's going to be a process. So just because you inbox me doesn't mean that you and I are a good fit for one another. So it's going to be a little process, because I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you get this thing under your belt, the sky is the limit. That's why I love being a business owner. Because guess what? There's no ceiling for me to stop earning income. Like if you really think about it, and I don't like talking about money. If you know anything about me, I try to stay as humble as I can for many reasons. That's what I'm gonna say. For many reasons. But I know that I won't have any income issues based off of me being able to sell coffee. Let's talk about selling coffee. With coffee, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you make your money. You buy coffee at wholesale and you sell it at retail, and you keep 100% of the profits. Let me say that again. You buy the coffee at wholesale, you sell it at retail, and you keep 100% of the profits. Woo! What is Jim Rohn? Jim Rohn said something like, profits are better than wages. Profits are better than wages. And I know for you all who earn wages, you probably don't get that concept. And if you do, I apologize. Hey, I'm with you. But profits are better than wages because the wages has a cap. I only make $125,000 a year. That's my cap. With profits, I keep 100% of my profits. I make $125,000 every 6 months. How about that? I'm gonna keep that thing low. I'm gonna lowball it because I don't want to scare you into the possibilities. But you know what? You want to come work with me? I'm a visionary. I'm not so much just a dreamer. I'm a visionary, and I envision the Coffee Queen, if you will have as many ambassadors. When I call you ambassadors, I'm providing as many jobs as I can. By the end of the year, I want to provide 12 jobs. I even got a number written down. I want to provide 12 jobs by the end of this year. So when we go into 2019, you're going into 2019 earning some income. How about that? I got you. Don't worry about it. So we're going to do that through retail. So how are we going to retail? When I say, let me say this because this is important. When I say you're going to buy wholesale, sell retail, and keep 100% of the profits, that's anywhere from 50 to 500%. It's your cost. What you sell your coffee for is your cost. Yes, I got a recommended cost, but what you sell it for is your cost. And what you won't do is you won't sell your coffee at wholesale. That makes no sense. You're not in business. But we're gonna keep it going. So anyway, when we talk about, let me put on here. When we talk about retailing our coffee, ladies and gentlemen, it's like, where are we gonna retail our coffee? Well, let's start with the word networking. There it is. Let's start with the word networking. So we're gonna be at the football games. Go Ravens. We're going to be at the basketball games. See, we're going to do things that we already do. We're going to do things that we naturally do. We're going to leave our family and friends alone. Take a drink of this. This is so good. It's all creamy. Remember, today is National Ice Cream Coffee Day. And I have whipped up some premium black coffee. Some premium black coffee, and I put some ice cream. It's called ice cream, coffee ice cream inside of this, and it is so good. Oh, boy, excuse me. So anyway, getting back to networking, right? How are we going to market our product? I'm going to teach you all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, if you get an opportunity, you know anything about my coffee, I want you to go to Google. I want you to Google me. Danine the Coffee Queen, Danine the Coffee Queen, LLC. Danine the Coffee Queen, LLC. I want you to put that on there. And then if you know anything about my coffee, I want you to leave me a review. And if you don't know anything about my coffee, I want you to go to the Facebook page, Danine the Coffee Queen, LLC, and I want you to read the reviews. That's how good the coffee is. I want you to say it or see it for yourself. So as we talk about retail, where we're going to retail this at, we're going to go to special events. We're going to go to the school districts. We're going to go to the salons and spas. We're going to go to the coffee and jazz mixers. We're going to go to the gyms and health centers. We're going to go to person, and we're going to even do fundraisers. Ladies and gentlemen, I just put together this awesome fundraiser, because a friend of mine in Alabama got in touch with me and said we need to earn some money to send our track team, right? She is a track coach, and she said I need to send my track team with, triple A or double A. I don't want to name it because I might mess that up. But they rank in their school system. They rank. but they can't afford to go everywhere and compete. So they go locally. This is in Mobile, Alabama, and they go locally to compete, but they're pretty good. And what she was sharing with me is that they have to go and then they have to stay in hotels, and a lot of the kids don't have the money to do that. And so I put together this great, not good, this great fundraiser that I want to provide to the marketplace. And ladies and gentlemen, I need someone that's a superstar. I need a superstar just like you. Please don't come to me half stepping. Why? Because I'm not a half stepper. So if you come and say, Denise, I'm curious, I want to know a little bit more about it, I want to sit down and have a conversation with you to see if we are a good fit. Because if you don't like to work, this ain't for you. If you don't like people, this is not for you. If you don't like to see smiles on people's faces, this is not for you. And if you don't want to earn some decent income, I mean, just by, making somebody smile every single day, this is not for you. But if you are that person that want to earn additional income, ladies and gentlemen, this is Denise, the Coffee Queen, coming to you live, and I need help. All right? I need help. And I hear you saying, Denise, what are you saying? What do you mean you need help? This marketplace is huge, and I can't handle the demand. You know, supply and demand, the demand is great. Some people used to sell this coffee, and they stopped. And they probably stopped. I'm just making an assumption. Stay with me. Probably because they didn't know what they were doing. Well, guess what? At the time, I didn't know what I was doing. But I began to study marketing. Yes, I did. And then I kind of knew how to network, but I began practicing networking. And guess what? I put them two things together, and guess what? The Coffee Queen is on fire. Not me as an individual, but the coffee itself. Just think about the coffee. The coffee is being placed inside the marketplace. So let me get off of here. I don't want to stay before you long. I just wanted to stop by and talk about how I need help. This is National Coffee Month, so all month I'm going to be talking about that. If you want to just try the coffee, let's just say, you know what, I don't know, Denise, what kind of coffee, what we doing here. I have an opportunity for you to buy coffee, a full bag of coffee, the whole gamut of flavors of coffee, a full bag of tea, the whole gamut of the variety teas. I've also put in both bags our detox drink and our energy drinks, because I want you to know what it is that you're going to be selling. But if you just want to give someone a gift, a young man came up to me today, and he's a business owner. He said, hey, Denise, I fix people's houses, and what I like to do to say thank you for your business is give them, just listen to me, I can't make this up. I would like to give them your bags of coffee, because I'm going to find out if they coffee drinkers, and I would like to patronize your business as a small business, and I would like to give them a bag of coffee or a bag of tea to say thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I just smiled. I said, let's partner together, and that's what's going to happen. And so if you are just a little bit curious on how this coffee business goes, I'm going to tell you something. And you're creative, man, you can make good money with this coffee. You can make money every single day, let alone for sure every single week. But every single day, depending on how much hustle and grind you got inside of you. The young lady told me one time, she said, Denise, it's not called hustle, it's called grace. So depending on how much coffee and grace you got inside of you, ladies and gentlemen, you can make money every single day. I want to share that with you, but more than that, I want to give you a job. I want to send you out there to the marketplace and serve the marketplace with gladness and excellence. And then we can call it a day. Hey, in the meantime, in between time, this is Denise, the Coffee Queen, coming to you live here from Columbia, South Carolina, where I serve a delicious, healthier alternative to what you are already drinking. If I said anything on this video that piques your interest, inbox me and let's have that conversation. I have a list of questions I want to ask you. I'm sure you have a list of questions you want to ask me. Let's sit down. If it doesn't pan out, it's okay. I'm still going to ask you at the end of the day, would you like to serve, would you like to have a cup of coffee with me? Would you like to have a cup of tea with me? Either way, I'm still going to bless you and send you on your way. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Denise, the Coffee Queen, coming to you live here from Columbia, South Carolina, where I serve a delicious, healthier alternative to what you are already drinking. I want you to have a wonderful and blessed night. Bye-bye.